Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Scorpio for the month of March 2024. So, as we begin, I'd like to first of all thank you all who are returning to this monthly series, and to welcome anyone who is new to our Angelic Wisdom community. Before we begin, I just want to make sure that you remember to subscribe, to select the all notification bell, like, dislike, and to leave your comments. If you'd like to get an angel reading with me, you can go to my current website, theangelschool.com/services. And if you'd like to support my channel with a donation, you can use my PayPal me link for Angelic Wisdom LLC. All of these links you will find in the description area beneath the video. Also, make sure, if you haven't, that you watch the general monthly angel reading for March. That will be the first link that you will see, and I think it's very special, so I hope that you will receive a lot from it. Also, this is my birthday month, so I'm a St. Patty's baby. And I'm just really given a lot of gratitude. I usually, am dreading the age turn, but I'll be 53 this year. And so I'm just celebrating such an appreciation for this work and what is meant to me and what is meant to you. And so I thank you for participating in this with me. So let's take a look at the cards that are in front of us. And the card in the center will represent the archangel that you'll be working with in this month. And then the cards on either side are messages from your guardian angel. Now, the card on the left is from the Major Arcana. The card on the right is from the Minor Arcana. So the Major Arcana highlights the major lessons and themes, influences, and energies that are shaping situations, either on a subconscious or behind the scenes, in a behind the scenes way. And then the Minor Arcana reveals how you are becoming aware of that, or how it's showing up to you in your day-to-day awareness, and it will offer some ways to work with that. So let's take a deep breath. And already I saw the angel number 66, and they kind of look like shoes. So I feel like this is about a path or that you might be considering. All right, let's see what's going on here with the. So it says, when you're burdened by worry, stress, or fear, it's more difficult to hear your angel's loving help. This is a message for you to spend time in prayer and meditation. Ask for spiritual intervention and open your arms to receive the help that always follows prayers. This is a little interesting. I just had a well, one thing, Scorpio is my moon sign. So if those of you who might be watching 3 videos based on your rising, moon, and sun sign. But today in my meditation, there's a process that they're taking me through. And I was introduced to the municipal angel. And I thought, what? And the municipal angel in your area is like the angel who is the guardian angel of your city, or it could probably be a state. And so once this was introduced to me, the angel then asked me to expand my energy for a number of miles. So it might be different for everyone. So I'm not going to tell you the number she gave me, but um, you should ask. But what she told me is that my energy for this area was sort of tight-fisted, and so that what that did was in opening it, it would allow me to be open to all the opportunities of the city in which I live. And I thought that was very, very interesting. And, she asked me to do this regularly. And she says, whatever you expand it to, it will contract a little bit. And that's okay. But it will learn to expand, and eventually it will, you will be sort of open to all the opportunities that are available to you in the area where you work and live. If you work and live in different cities, then you would probably be expanding your energy to encompass those two. You might, if you get a name, like I did, you might be working with both of them. So I haven't done a lot of probing other than what was told to me today, and I'm sure there's so much more interesting things. But as a guardian angel, not so we all have guardian angels in cities, in states, and countries, right? So that it could get really interesting when you're talking to the guardian angel of that, and in terms of working with it in the same way you would work if you were having issues with someone else. You would talk to their guardian angel, have your guardian angel to talk to them, to open up this line of communication so that things can be more what's the word I'm looking for, amiable, if that's what is necessary. So play with this, and let me know what your experience was like. I'm not remembering the initial vision of the angel number 66. Yeah. So, it might be a sense that you are having. Now, I'm seeing sort of a gazebo like in the Four of Wands card. And it makes me think of, an event or something coming up, a community opportunity. And they wrote ego. So your ego is getting in the way. And when, like, let's say that something's an opportunity, somebody's invited you to do something, but you just kind of like you shut yourself down, and you start, you either got this, I don't want to go. You start thinking about like all the things that you're gonna have to do. Like all that is about not wanting to open up. And the universe, that little pull, um, tug and pull, might be an indication that where you might be able to experience that frequency is coming from your municipal angel of your area where you've located. And think of it this way too: when you move from one area to another, that's sort of a spiritual contract that the angel in charge has called you there, called your soul there. Even if you live in one place and work in another, the angels of those areas have called you there, because when you go there, your energy, your divine energy, becomes a support to that area, and it in turn supports you. So if you've been living in an area, you recently moved into an area, but it doesn't matter if you've been living there forever, but you've been really feeling like, I don't want to go home, I don't want to do, I just want to stay home, right? And there's some opportunities there, but you just know that you need to open up And you can do that with that exercise that I received this morning. And then connect in with the guardian angel of the area, the city where you're living, to get in tune with your your divine blueprint or your mission and work and role in that area, so that you can better live in harmony and alignment and oneness with the community. Very beautiful. Okay, let's take a look at the archangel that you'll be working with in this month. And it's Archangel Jophiel. And it's interesting because of the crown chakra, and he's in charge of the crown chakra. And also, the crown chakra just connects you with the universe, right? There's this 1,000 petals that connect with, so it's about this divine sort of access. It's about this networking with the universe. And so this is sort of, for me, sort of really aligning with connecting to the universe of your community, networking with the universe of your community, and opening yourself up to what's there. One, the wisdom that either you hold or that is there within that community. And, it makes me think about, like, when people talk about how the plant life in your area, or if you were to eating the food from within the area, the city or state that you are, you were called there by your soul. Your soul brought you there because it has everything that you need energetically. And when you eat those things, you ingest the spiritual guidance and wisdom of that area, that it feeds your soul and it feeds your body in a certain way, your cells in the body, your immune system in a certain way that another area could not. Something that's exported from or imported from another country, so to speak. In the same way, there was another aspect besides food. That was just one example, but there was something else that was more appropriate to the message. But anyway, it'll probably come back to me. But I think you get the gist of what I'm saying to you. And so the whole idea is that you're there for a reason, and this environment has everything that you need emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically. And so to really open yourself up to the wisdom and the information that is inherent in the municipality in which you are currently living, and in connecting with your guardian angel to get clearer about that. Okay, so we have the Moon card, and this gives me a sense of, your intuition in some way. Now, we have some interesting moons. I think we'll have a super new moon, and then we're going to have a solar eclipse or some type of eclipse at the end of this month. So really pay attention, Scorpio, to the moon cycles and their significance. So just Google, the lunar activities this month, to just be aware of where you should be focused. This month is really a lot about releasing, and I get a sense for you just kind of releasing habits is what I was kind of hearing that are just hindering you, standing in your way. So and things that are not healthy in general. So I saw the angel number 750, and it says the changes that you're making or considering are healthful, beneficial, and divinely inspired. Okay? So they're healthful. Instead of helpful, they're healthful. And so, really, um, I get a sense of really, focusing on your health in the sense of, you know, your actions. Are they helpful to you? Are they beneficial to you? Do you feel helpless? And if you feel like you feel helpless, then maybe it's time for you to really engage with others, and engage with the energies and the frequencies of your area. So, really being in tune with going out in nature more, and really just breathing in the air and opening yourself up to the channels of inspiration and illumination that is inherent within the area where you're living. Let's take a look at the okay. So this is giving me a sense with the Ace of Earth is um, paying attention to the cycles in terms of manifestation. So really being open, like you may have already have intentions, but also being open to receiving what you are wishing for or hoping for. The Ace of Earth gives us a sense of, that things can really sort of spark off for you, whether it's in finance or your work or career, or in your home life, that there's opportunity for abundance right within your own location, and just getting out there and start initiating, um, initiating conversations, initiating interactions is really going to be important. Maybe if some of you you're just sort of word government, maybe some of you are feeling a call to maybe sort of activism, or to just be more, to participate more in the daily life of your city or your community or its government. Um, Maybe there are some challenges that are going on locally. We're so focused on the global ones that we often neglect our local ones. And those are just as important, if not more important, because you can influence the influence of a community or being a part of that, and helping to shape that influence will set a tone for that community, which establishes it with that attribute or intention. And therefore, it can sway, say, the rest of the surrounding cities or areas, and an entire state. And an entire state can really give hope and influence, your federal government, if you get the domino effect here. And sometimes we just focus right at the top when it's equally important to focus right where you are. And you can really tune in to what's available. Really tune into the movement that is happening. In what ways can you influence or affect change that will be healthful and beneficial? So keep open to what you're considering. Don't dismiss them so readily. The moon card is a strange energy here, other than the moon cycles and manifestation, all that kind of stuff. Um, but maybe perhaps this keyword revelation, that these some hidden aspects, things that you were not seeing, or things that you were not seeing correctly, will become clear, or things that were hidden will be revealed, and they're going to be sort of set the stage for the changes that you're going to make, and give you the courage to really focus on them. Those are the words I'm seeing. All right, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful month of March. God bless.